our body. So love this body so much. We do so much for this body, gratify the body. But when we leave this world, we can't take our body, our possessions, our positions. We show that off to everyone. Just see. But all of that, when you leave this world, it will go to someone else. Okay, everyone, we are moving into the middle 6 chapters of the Gita, which are very, very beautiful because they're all about love. Put your hand up if you're looking for love. Now everyone gets shy, huh? Come on, show us. Are you looking for love? Have you found love? Are you falling in love? It's funny, when we talk about love, we always think about romantic love. But actually, love is something far more universal, is far deeper. And Krishna explains that actually the highest aspiration of each one of us is to love. We want to have relationships. Yes, the first 6 chapters are all about karma yoga, acting, being successful in a spiritual way. But more than that, we want love. So, in the last chapter, Krishna talked about stabilizing the mind. That is a hard task. But you know what? Even more than stabilizing the mind, what we really desire in our life is to stimulate the mind. But stimulate the mind through love, through genuine relationship, to be enchanted, to be captured, to be fully invested in selfless love with another living being. And therefore, these middle 6 chapters are all about love. In Sanskrit, we say bhakti. Bhakti means devotion. And in this context, we say love. And it's very interesting because here you see the middle of the middle 6 chapters is chapter number 9. And this chapter number 9 is known as Raja Vidya, the king of all knowledge. Because the king of all knowledge is that knowledge which helps you to understand how to find love. In this world we're living in today, people can't love each other. People don't have good relationships. People feel frustrated in love. Woody Allen, he once said, me and my wife, we drive in different cars. We live in different homes. We do things with different friends. We have completely different schedules. We're doing everything we can to keep our relationship together. Because now as soon as 2 people get together, it's so difficult. So many arguments, so many fights. The Bhagavad-Gita is like a jewel box. The great teacher, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, says, the first 6 chapters teach you how to live in the world. That's called karma yoga, the yoga of success. The next 6 chapters teach you how to find love. That's called bhakti, bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion. And the final 6 chapters teach you how to let go. And that's called Jnana Yoga, or the yoga of wisdom or detachment. But the great teacher tells us the jewel is always in the middle. The jewel is what the whole case exists to give, to glorify, to protect. And therefore, love is what we all seek. What Krishna explains in these chapters is that we're all trying to love, but many of us, most of us, the majority of us are loving the wrong things. We're putting our hearts in the wrong things. There was a story of a king who had 4 wives. Don't ask me my opinions on polygamy. Just put that aside. There was a king who had 4 wives. He said the first wife he loved with all his heart. The second wife was the wife he took to all the engagements. He showed her off to everyone else. She's with me. The third wife is the wife who he helped and she helped him very much. And the fourth wife was the wife that he neglected. Time and tide wait for no man. This king eventually came to his deathbed. He called each one of his 4 wives. He first called his wife that he loved with all his heart. And he said, I'm leaving the world. Will you come with me? And she said, as soon as you leave this world, I'll leave you. He called the second wife, who he showed off to everyone. And he said, I'm leaving the world. Will you come with me? And this wife said, when you leave, I'm going to marry someone else. The third wife was the wife he helped and who helped him. This wife, he said, will you come with me? The wife said, I'd like to, but I'll only come as far as the crematorium. And the fourth wife, who he neglected the whole of his life, he said to that wife, will you come with me? She said, you don't have to ask me. I've already been coming with you for lifetimes. But I never did anything for you. But I never reciprocated with you. But I never loved you. It doesn't matter how you treat me, she said. I'll always be with you. And he realized that's real love. The first wife represents our body. Love this body so much. We do so much for this body, gratify the body. But when we leave this world, we can't take our body. The second wife represents our possessions, our positions. We show that off to everyone. Just see. But all of that, when you leave this world, it will go to someone else. Where there's a will, there's a relative. Oh, no, sorry. Where there's a will, there's a will. The third wife represents the one he helped and who helped her. She said, I'll only come as far as the crematorium. Dear devotees, that's your family and friends. You exchange so much. But how far? How far can you go? As far as the crematorium. And then we have to say goodbye. But there's one individual who's been coming with us for lifetimes. The one that we neglected. The one who's providing everything. And that is Krishna. Krishna's in your heart. And you don't have to ask him to come with you. Because he already said, Ishvara sarva bhutanam riddhe se Arjuna tistati. I'm in your heart. I'm with you. In these chapters, Krishna is teaching Arjuna how to love. You see, most people practice religion, but they do it for different reasons. Some people practice religion, bhaya, because they're fearful. If I don't go to the temple, if I don't do this yajna, if I don't do this before I leave the house, then something terrible will happen. Some people practice religion because of asha, desire. I want a house by the sea, a color TV, a 50 billion gigabyte MP3, Jaya Jagadish. Some people practice out of duty. Oh, Krishna has done so much for me. God, thank you for our daily bread. We should serve God. Duty. But real religion means to love God. Save pumsham paro dharmo yato bhakti adhok sajay. Very beautiful. Love. This is real relationship. Did you know that even the relationships of this world can be on all of these levels? There are some people we love just because they're powerful and we're scared of them. There are some people we connect to because they have position. They can get things done for us. There are some people we relate to because they're productive. They help us achieve things in the world and we feel an obligation. But there are some people who we connect to because we have a personal intimacy with them. This is what we need to develop in our relationships of this world. But ultimately what Krishna is saying is that you need to develop this connection with God. Because God is the root of all existence. Krishna is the root of all existence. And if you develop your love for Krishna, you know what? You'll love your family in a much deeper way. Not just that, you'll love your colleagues in a much deeper way. Not just that, you'll even love society. Not just that, you'll even love strangers. Love a stranger? Yes, it's possible. Because you'll see that Krishna is right within them. Not just that, you'll love the animals. Can you love Krishna and then kill animals? Not possible. Because you will see Vidya Vinaya Shampane Brahmane Gavihastini. Krishna is within every single living being. And not just that, you love earth. Can we love Krishna and then trash the earth? No. Because earth is divine. Earth is mother. Earth is Bhumi. Earth is transcendence. And so, what Krishna explains in these chapters of the Gita is that people are reposing their love in so many things. But what they haven't done is repose their love in the root of all existence. That is Krishna. And so, Krishna is telling us, rethink the way you look at love. How do you develop your love for the divine? Now I'll give you some lessons from the school of love. And these lessons count for how you develop a relationship with divine, and they also count for how you develop deep relationships with other souls. These are universal lessons in bhakti, in how to develop love. The world will tell you love is random. I'm waiting to fall in love. It's not happening. No, love is not random. Love is intentional. There are certain activities, there are certain behaviors, there are certain attitudes which help you to become attached to someone in a relationship of love. The world will tell you love is a feeling. No, not just a feeling. Love is an action. Love is, you don't wait to love someone until you serve them. You serve them. And by doing that, you develop your love for them. Don't marry the one you love. Love the one you marry. That's my free marriage advice for today. Love is about chemistry. The world will say, did you feel when I saw that person? Wow. Just, no. Love is all about commitment. Doesn't matter how two people come together. Arranged marriage, love marriage. Doesn't matter in one sense. What matters is what do they do after they're together. Love requires interaction. You don't spend enough time with me. Yes, it's good to have interaction, but shall I tell you what's more important than interaction? Love requires attention. You can be with someone all day and be on your smartphone. The greatest and purest type of gift you can give someone is your own attention. And love is binary. I don't have love, I do have love. No. Love unfolds like a flower. So you can have different degrees of love according to how pure it's become. These, my dear friends, are lessons in the school of love. And it doesn't matter whether you're talking about a loving relationship between two souls or you're talking about a loving relationship that you're trying to create with Krishna, the very same principles stand true. If you want to develop love for Krishna, then remember all of these things. And by doing that, your mind won't just be stabilized, but your mind will become enchanted. And when your mind is enchanted, And when your mind becomes beautiful because of love, then you will see beauty all around you. Because you will see, when you're in love, you see that person everywhere, isn't it? Therefore, if you develop your love for Krishna, you will see Krishna everywhere, and everything will be beautiful. So now, Krishna has taught Arjuna all about karma yoga. But now, Krishna wants to teach Arjuna about bhakti yoga. Because this is the essence of the Gita. And the essence of life is love. And therefore, Krishna teaches Arjuna how to reawaken love.